Hello everyone, how you doing? It's your man, Mr. Rubbish Beer Review man, with another rubbish beer review. Okay, so today's rubbish beer review has got me really excited, more excited than usual. Now this rubbish beer review is going to be reviewing a beer brewed by the White Hag Irish Brewing Company. But the beer itself, this is what is really getting me excited here. It's called a dry hopped lemon sour. I've never drunk anything like that before. I've never drunk a beer kind of with that kind of lemon flavour, as far as I know. So I'm really looking forward to trying this and to see what it offers. It must offer something different to a standard type of beer. Bought it for $2.95 from Bradley's. First time I've ever bought a beer from Bradley's. I'm sure you all know what Bradley's is. Not. But look, yeah, I don't know what I can say. I can say one more thing, that this beer comes in at 3.6%, which is rather low. I'm hoping it's not going to be a sort of shandy type beer. I'm sure it won't be. But yeah, just going back to the shop Bradley's, it's a really good shop for craft beers. They actually sold a beer in there for about, I think it was €23. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what beer it is. I might actually buy it one day. I think I'll do a better job though, before I can afford it. Okay, this is going to be interesting, going for the smell. Grassy, citrusy, honestly a little bit sickly. Yeah, the smell, not brilliant. It might be alright, the taste, that's the main thing. Let's pour it out. No head there whatsoever. I just hope this is kind of like a real beer rather than a kind of fruit flavoured drink, because the alcohol percentage is low. But let's give it a go. It doesn't look that much like a beer. It does look like some sort of fruit concoction. Yeah, not so keen on the smell. Does smell a bit sickly, as I've already mentioned. But let's give it a go. It might taste great. Might be the best thing since sliced bread. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Probably should have been expecting that. It does say sour. And yeah, it was really sour. That's interesting. I don't know if I can say I like it. I suppose it's too early for me to really say that. I've only had one little kind of sip there. But it certainly gave a kick. It was lemony, it was sour. So it is doing what it says on the tin, which I guess is all you can ask for really. Let's give it another go. Yeah, that's sour, lemony. It doesn't really taste like a beer. I can't really pick a beer flavour out here. My criticism of this would be, once you get past that initial sourness, the taste just completely disappears. There is no aftertaste whatsoever. The taste in this beer is that initial first kind of, that moment when it enters your mouth. You really feel it, and then it just goes away. I'll keep drinking to see if anything changes. Yeah, a little bit of lemonness maybe at the end, but very little, you know, other than that. It's an interesting one, yeah. Very, very sour. I don't know, for some reason I wasn't expecting a sourness, even though it clearly says sour on the bottle. I was kind of just expecting a kind of lemon flavoured beer. I would say it's more sour than lemony. There is a lemon taste there, but the sourness is definitely the kind of, how can I say, the main force. I'm going to give it a few more goes here. just not much of a beer taste. I don't know, it's quite nice to drink, but something different. I suppose I have to just judge it on what I think of it. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I quite enjoyed it. I just don't think it's a proper beer as such. I can't go any higher than a 7. I'm now going to look at some reviews on the beer, if I can find any on the internet. It's going to be really interesting. And then I'll come straight back to you guys. Okay guys, I'm pleased to say I was pretty much bang on with my review in terms of what other people think of the beer. It's been given here on Rate Beer an overall score of 74, which is about 7 out of 10, which is what I gave it. And I think there are some things here that are kind of similar to what I've been saying really. I found a nice kind of big review here from this guy from Belgium. He says, pale cider, white wine appearance, only some patchy bubbles. Nose is sour soapy lemonade, basic cheap lemonade, soda, sour sorbet and lemon, cleaning product in a good way. Sparkling, light watery, very cartoonish beer, tasting of lemon sorbet, basic lemon sour, lemonade-like. I think I've just read that, it's writing the same stuff again. Anyway, lightly funny, molten sorbet, faint coriander. Where did he pick up the coriander from? Bit watery. Yeah, I thought that as well. A bit watery, not much of a taste going on, I kind of said. Overall, a very comical sour lemon sorbet and dash lemonade. Very non-beer-like brew that oddly works. Quite fun. I'd go along with that. It is kind of non-beer-like, but it still kind of works. Yeah. Here we've got another one here. It gives it a high score, in a way, but does say very little going on. Body is light, tingly, carbonation, slightly foamy. Not much to this. Yeah, I mean, it's the general kind of consensus. It's kind of, yeah, there's a very sour taste going on, but not a lot else. It's kind of a bit, I don't know how to say, kind of flat, almost, like I said, watery, very kind of thin. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. So yeah, that'll conclude today's rubbish beer review. So a 7 out of 10 for, well, it's called, the full name is the Púca Dry Hop Lemon Sour from the White Hag Irish Brewing Company, which, believe it or not, is an Irish brewery. So guys, thank you for watching. Have a good night.